So hello again everybody, welcome back. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. Gotta click those buttons there. Today we're taking a look at this Tempest Mark V from Eduard in 1/48 scale in Profi Pack. Let's get started looking at this. So here we have the instruction sheet. There's some information on the aircraft in Czech, English, German, and French. So here we have our colors and our parts map. We see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 trees, resin parts, a film, and photo etch parts. So you see here where we start building the cockpit. Looks like it's a pretty detailed cockpit. We have our wall frames here, our instruments, lots of instruments and levers. Control stick, putting the walls onto the bottom and with the seat. And here's the seat building. And you see there's also a harness that goes to it. Then we put all the pedals and the back and the sides on. And we got the front and instrument panel here. And number 2, we put the exhaust in, put the cockpit in. And you have this base for the wheel bay. And this piece for the nose. Well, here it's a pre-assembly for this piece for the nose, and the piece here for the propeller shaft. So number 3, we got the wings. We put the wheel bays together here. Put the wheel bays in. Put the wings together. And here you have the open hole for the fuel tanks. So number 4, you put the wings onto the fuselage, and then we have to put the 2 halves of the horizontal stabilizer together, put that on. So number 5, we build our main landing gear here. It looks like they're weighted tires. So you have your gear bay door, your landing gear piece, and the tire goes on. And you see here's the actuator thing that goes in there too for the door. And then we have the folding mechanism here for the gear. We got the inside wheel bay doors. You know, putting the wheels, putting the landing gear in. The outside and the inside doors. Also the tail wheel with its door. And here's a little diagram here. And number 6, then we build the drop tank. The fuel tank, put it on. We also have the sensors here and antennas that go onto the bottom. And it looks like a little fan. I don't know. It looks like this is used for Tempest TT5 only. Then number 7, we put a propeller together. Here's our propeller hub, and then put the propeller together, put it on. And then we have our little piece that goes here in the front with the canopy. And here we have our stencil decals. And here's one version. Tempest NV-784th 3rd Squadron RAF Summer 1945. This is the second version. Tempest Mark V 56th Squadron RAF Volkel Holland December 1944. And then there's another page here that has more. And this one is Mark V from the 3rd Squadron RAF Wunstorf, Germany 1945. It looks like one solid color. And this one is a Tempest Mark V. I don't know what this... Oh, I guess this is the tail number, NV944. Armament Practice Station, Silt, Germany, 1953. This one has a weird pattern here on the bottom. That's kind of cool. But I like one of the camouflage ones, like here. Yeah, one of these two versions would be probably what I would build. So here's our decal sheet. You can see we have different types of roundels, some with the yellow circle, some without. Also the darker ones. Here's the tail decals, our different numbers, lots of stencils here and the stripes. This looks pretty cool with this art here, and you see for the panels we have some decals too. They look really good actually. I don't know why they're cut like that, but doesn't matter. It's all there. Nothing's broken, so it's okay. I may have done it to make it fit in my book. Or it was already like that. I can't remember. But they look really good. They're clear. The roundels are really round and centered, and yeah, the colors look good. Like how they look. Well, these sprues aren't numbered or lettered or whatever. So we'll just go like this. I'll leave this on here. We have our panel for the instrument panel there. The film. Looks pretty nice. And we have our PE. You see it looks pretty nice too. Got our instrument panel there. Harnesses and some more details other than that. Nice little PE sprue. So here is our resin parts. We have our cockpit pieces, the bottom and the sides. There's the wheels. There's the back of the cockpit. And the seat. I'm not really sure what this piece is. When you look at the sides here, I think it looks pretty good. Nice little details in there. The floor, also nice details there. The back is okay. Really nothing special. The seat has some nice texture to it. You see the wheels are weighted here too. But it looks a little weird here. We have two different colors that the plastic is molded in. The wings are molded in this light gray color. You see it's really glossy plastic. But there's some really good detail here. Nice panel lines. The second part it's showing is this. You've got a few scissors halves, and you see there's also the same parts for the cockpit in plastic, so you don't have to use the resin if you don't want to, but we have the normal plastic too. And I think it looks, you know, like the floor. The floor looks good, I think. The landing gear looks good. I'm not sure what those two panels are. Those can't be the walls. I guess, no, they are the walls for the cockpit. I think the resin ones are better though, but the floor looks okay. the fuselage has some nice engraved panel lines too. And here's our horizontal stabilizers there. That looks like for the front piece for the intake. And the third sprue here, we got our fuel tanks, our wheel bays. We got parts for the landing gear, and some of the detail parts, the instruments and stuff for the outside. Also our instrument panel there. There's a second seat. I would use the resin. The resin seat's much better. Also, the resin walls are much better. The floor looks, the plastic floor looks good. There's for the propeller of the part. And here's our landing gear bays. I don't see no cables or nothing in there. They just got the crosshatch detail, but no cables or anything. It should have more, I think. And the walls are bare. The drop tanks are good though. Okay, here's the last sprue. We have our propellers, 2 different types of propellers, 2 different types of wheels, 2 different propeller hubs. No, the propeller hubs look the same, they both. I don't really see. Well, this one's a little bit bigger, I think. And our exhaust is there too. I would probably see if I could find some better exhaust. There's usually different companies that make those. There's our cannons. One type of wheel. There's the other one. You see the middle of the hub is different on them. These propellers are a little bit thinner than these. These are wider. But the parts look pretty good, I think. Except for the exhaust. I would look for some aftermarket exhaust for it. That wasn't actually the last sprue because you still have the clear sprue. Here's our canopy. A couple lights and the sight. I think the frame looks pretty good here. It's really clear too. So I think this model kit looks pretty good except for the exhaust. And for being a Profi pack, it should have better exhaust in it. They should have added some resin exhaust. That's the one part that's really missing. But you can get some better ones. Quick Boost has a lot of stuff like exhausts, and the parts are usually, they look pretty good. I haven't really used them yet. I have a lot of Quick Boost parts. Like for my BF110, I have exhaust. I haven't put them on yet, but looking at them, they look really good. Hollow tips and everything, they're really good. So I would look for a Quick Boost exhaust for it. Other than that, I think it would be good. But since it's an Eduard Profi pack, I would expect them to put that in there, or put something better in there for the exhaust if they're going to do a Profi pack. The rest looks good though. The fuselage has really nice, good panel lines. Well, I think the wheelbase are missing a little detail too. There should be some kind of cables or something running through there. I would recommend this. Eduard kits are usually pretty good. There's even on Facebook, there's the Eduard Model Builders group, which I haven't never put anything there because I haven't finished one Eduard kit yet. But I did start on the P39Q, which will hopefully be coming up sometime. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. We're going to take a look at this Bristol Blenheim Mark I from Airfix and 1/48 scale. So until then, bye.